thing I'm interested in is the Chattanooga-Atlanta high-speed corridor. They've been talking about that forever. But it seems like, I think Congress just appropriated $15 million for more studies.
That's it for studies.
Yeah, for studies.
That's what you get involved in. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, let's study that.
A million things, but even in this round for study is just, oh gosh, it almost makes you upset.
What goes on in the study? Are they looking at the track?
A lot of it is bureaucracy.
Okay.
How many riders are we going to have? What do you predict? Just studying the situation. Then first off, they got to study to see how to come up with a budget of what it's going to cost.
All right.
Some of it is several $1 million a mile. And they come up with this budget. Then they got to do a study on the feasibility of it. How much are they going to cut down on interstate traffic? 2%, 10%? They do all this studying here. Then they study it, what's it going to cost to operate? Which route? Then they come down, which route we're going to take? We're going to go north-south, we're going to go east-west. What are we going to do? On this line, my opinion is they did waste a lot of money on this. I'm not big on committees and studying. To me, that's just a waste. But they did do well, they did study the line. There are people that we've worked with in the past. They took out curves, got the track fairly level, took out several of the grade crossings so we could run 59 miles an hour. And they did a really good job here. But and that's with the track already in place from Lebanon Riverfront. Now you imagine you've got just a field between here and Knoxville, and you want to lay down track. That's where they get into so many years of a startup, because it takes years. There's 10 ways that you could go from here to Knoxville. They got to figure out which way they want to go, which way is the best way. And then you got people lobbying for it. Oh, we want you to go this way, and these people here, so we want you to come through here. It's a lot of politics. Just politics is the main thing. And like I said, that's why the most startup times, conception to startup, in 20-25 years.
You got to go through all the other crap. I mean, environmental stuff.
Oh yeah. You got to. That's right. Test the oil, and you got to test all the soil. Then you got a spotted owl over here. You got some salamanders here that that haven't been seen. I mean, that's and they have to reroute it. That's why it takes long.
More money spent.
Yeah, more money spent, and you have people surveying all this and doing these committees and studies that are getting rich. And whether commuter rail goes or not, they don't care. They're getting paid the same. And of course, people like we try to stay out of that just completely. I don't want anything to do with that. Now they won't help on running it, and what we can do to get it going, like on the locomotives for the Music City Star, we're the ones that did the locomotive. We went to Beach Grove and bought them. We brought them back. We're the ones that refurbished them, got them up and going, because they were still laying out the track and the right-of-way. They didn't have, the RTA didn't have the Music City Star actually in place at that time, which is TSG. TSG was not really a company at that time, so there was nobody to work on the locomotives. So if we had pitched in and done it, it wouldn't have started up when it did, because they wouldn't have had locomotives. So we spent 18 months, 2 years working on locomotives. Working on the cars, getting the cars down. We jumped in with the future employees of TSG, who operates the Music City Star and operates the equipment, and helped them get the cars handicapped and this ready. And also when it comes startup time, they were ready to go. They still had work to do, but they were ready to rock and roll. So it's just terribly involved.